Okay. So let's talk about vertex form of a parabola. So here you asked to write the vertex form of each equation,
Mhm.
and then identify the vertex and sketch it. Then we have the answer key to look at, and then we have two more worksheets after that.
Sounds
So
good.
the first question, what you want to do is you want to use this formula, negative b over 2a.
Hmm.
That's whenever you have an equation that's written like this.
Yeah.
Ax squared plus bx plus c.
Oh,
So your b value is negative 16. So you have negative 16 over 2 times 1,
yeah.
which of course is negative 8.
Yeah.
And then you got to work that out,
Hmm.
where that's where you'd use a calculator to do that. That's negative 128
Oh,
plus 135 minus 128, which is 7.
yeah.
So now we have the vertex, negative 8 comma 7. And then what you want to do is the vertex form is this. And a is just going to be the same value as the number in front of x squared, which is 1, because that's the leading coefficient.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
X plus 8 squared
Hmm.
plus 7.
Hmm.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's your equation. That's it's pretty simple. So you kind of just rinse and repeat for the other ones. Like for example, for number 2,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna have you guide me.
Hmm.
We'll change colors for contrast. So what is B for
Two
number
x,
2?
2x.
Negative 2. So we'll do negative 2. And what's A here?
A would be x squared.
It's the number in front of x squared. If you don't see a number, you assume it's
1.
1. Perfect. Okay, so you do negative of negative 2, which becomes what? When you do a negative of a negative, it becomes
Negative over negative is a positive.
right. And what's 2 over 2?
Mm-hmm.
What's 2 over 2?
1.
1. Then you plug 1 back into the equation.
Huh?
So if you work all that out, what do you get?
Um, um, that would be like uh
So 1 squared minus 2 minus 5.
-5,
Close.
-7.
Hold on, take your time. What's 1 minus 2, then minus 5?
One, that's -3, -1, I meant.
No, okay. What's 1 minus 2?
Two, what, two, one.
No. 1 minus 2.
-1.
Negative 1. What's negative 1 minus 5?
Negative
Negative what, sorry?
1 minus 5. Um, -6.
Right. And what's the leading coefficient here? Or
Uh,
A
X.
is 1, right?
1, yeah.
So your equation is y equals x minus 1 squared minus
Huh?
6. Okay, so that's how you handle those problems.
Yeah.
So definitely it's a lot of drill and kill, um, which I think would be good for you to do.
Yeah.
Then number 8, instead of the other ones are written a little differently. Well, not that much different. Like for 12, you could rearrange a little bit. But like for number 8, for example, you could rewrite like this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and then you could do the negative b over 2a bit. Um, Another way you could look at it too
Mm-hmm.
is that the x-intercepts
Yeah.
are -5 and -4. So halfway between is negative 4.5. And then you plug back in to get the y coordinate of the vertex. That could happen too. Um, sometimes it might be already written in vertex form for you, or almost in vertex form. If I move the 6 over,
Mhm.
I get that. So that's a possibility.
Mhm.
Um, and then if it's in vertex form, like for example, for number 15, 2 comma negative 4.
Yeah.
And then if you make a table,
Mhm.
plug in 3, I get negative 7.
Mhm.
1 should get the same thing.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Mhm.
So that should be pretty simple. Um, so let me have you help me with 16. So again, the general formula is this.
Mhm.
Y equals ax minus h squared plus k.
Yeah.
So we saw 2 is in h's position, negative 4 is in k's position. So what's in h's position here?
-1.
Positive 1.
Oh, yeah.
And what's in k's position?
Negative. Okay. I do +4.
4, right? So you plot that point,
Yep.
you make a table, and then you choose values to the left of 1 and to the right of 1.
Right. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
what's to the left of 1?
Uh, 40.
No, no. What x values to the left of 1?
Oh, 0.
0, right? And what's
Yeah.
to the right of 1?
2.
And if you plug in 0, you should get, I think, 3 and 3/4.
Yeah.
And same thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty simple. You kind of rinse and repeat because and because I'm recording this, you can watch the recording and do the other ones
Yeah.
later.
Mhm.
Um, okay, more on graphing. Yeah, it's only 8 problems, so really it's just a matter of finding the vertex, making a table,
Yeah.
and find the point.
Mhm.
So let's look at this one here.
Uh-huh.
So now there's no b value.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to put plus 0x plus 0, go for it. There's no b value. So you do x equals negative b over 2a.
Uh-huh.
So the the x coordinate of the vertex is 0. Now, if you plug in 0 back into the original equation, what do you get?
Do back to the original equation. You get 1.
Nope. Plug in 0 into this equation, what do you get for y?
3. Wait, 9, because 3 times 3
Hold on.
squared.
Wait. Plug in 0 for x.
Oh,
Okay. Do PEMDAS. What do you get?
wait, so it'll be 3 times 3. Oh, 3 times 9 squared.
No, 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 no. What's 0 squared?
0.
What's 3 times 0?
0.
Right. You're squaring 3. I'm not sure why. Okay.
So just
Then
0.
save 0, 0.
Yeah.
And then you want to plug in some other points, some to the left and some to the right. So where are some other values you could plug in?
Oh,
Well,
hold
we said plug in some to the left and some to the right. So what's to the left of 0?
To the left of 0 is 1 or -1
Right. And to the right?
and +1.
Okay, now plugging one and -1 to the original equation. What do you get for y?
Um, for y. Well, y, but y's 3
3.
and
Uh-huh.
9x squared.
Yeah, you just
No,
plug one for x and work it out. Just get 3, right?
9. Just 9.
Why are you
Oh,
getting 9?
wait.
I don't understand. I'm really
So, bro, because
confused.
3 times, let's backtrack. That's how I'm getting it,
3 times 1 squared. Follow the order of operations. So PEMDAS, right?
Yeah, but 3 times 1 is 3
You're
squared.
not following. You're not following PEMDAS. What's the first? Okay, you see a parentheses. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
But everything set of parentheses is just one. So you're that done. You see an exponent. Yes or no?
Do I see an exponent? Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's 1 squared?
1.
Okay, good. Now, do we see multiplication next?
Uh,
We do.
yeah.
Okay, what's 3 times 1?
3.
Okay. So why are you getting 9? I'm very curious to hear this.
Because 3 times 1 is 3
Yeah,
squared.
yes, it's not 9.
No, I don't know where I was getting that from, but that's how I was getting it. And
Wait, you were
yeah.
doing were you squaring the 3?
Yeah.
Okay, why? I'm
No,
curious.
I don't know.
Is it because you saw a square and a 3?
Yeah,
Okay, but you didn't see this.
that
You
is
saw
true.
this, right? You see the difference between those two things?
Yeah.
Right? Clearly, the one on the left means you square the
Mhm.
3 because that square is next to the 3. Clearly, the one on the right, you don't square the 3 because that square is next to the 1.
Huh.
So just focus. That's all you got to do. If you focus, you're going to be fantastic. Sometimes you
Yeah,
don't focus. I'm not trying to get down on you, but
yeah, no, you're good.
but in order to be successful, you got to focus. That anything in life, right?
Yeah.
Not just math. Like if you want to be successful in relationships, you got to focus, right? Because guess what? When if someone has a boyfriend or girlfriend and they don't focus, they leave you right? Because you don't pay attention.
Yeah.
If you want attention, right? You got to pay attention to math too. Same with driving, you got to focus because guess what? If you're on the freeway and you don't focus,
Yeah, you're gonna
you go on the
crash into
opposite side and
yeah.
you head a head-on collision, you die, right? Or you drive off the bridge because you lose your focus, right? So focus is the most important thing in life. Just focus and you'll be fine. Okay. Hopefully that's your motivation there. So all right, you get that. Okay. And we have the order of operations as our guiding light to get through
Yeah.
these problems. Okay, let's look at 3. So when it's again, you have this formula.
Um, so your x equals um well, I know your y is gonna equal me. No, your a is x squared, b is 2x, c equals 1.
Right. So when I do negative b over 2a, what does all that equal?
Negative b over 2a.
Yes, it's because I plugged in 2 for b and -1 for a. So I did -2 over -2, which is
1.
exactly. And then plug 1 back into the equation. What do you get?
Get y equals -1 squared plus
2 plus 1.
2 plus 1, yeah. So it'll be 3. -1 squared plus 3.
So you do 1 squared first and then -1 after because you square the 1, right?
Yeah.
And then do the negative afterwards because that negative is like a multiplication.
Mm-hmm.
So you have -1 plus 2 plus 1.
-1 plus 2 plus 1.
Okay, work it out. What do you get?
-1 plus 2 plus 1. -1 plus 2 plus 1. Oh, 4.
No,
You
-1
-1 plus 2. Oh, it's
plus
2.
1.
It's
Good.
2. Um,
Okay, then we plug in values close by, like
yeah.
a number. So we already have 1 comma 2, so those two go a number less than 1, a number bigger than 1.
That's yeah.
So plug in 0 and plug in 2, and they should be the same thing because we purposely are doing symmetry here. So if you plug in 0 and 2, we'll plug in 0 first. Plug in 0, what do you get?
Uh, plug in. You get 4. No, 1,
You plug in 2, what do you get?
4,
No.
3. Well, 3. It's 1. -4 plus 4 equals 0 plus 1 equals 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how you do those graphs. It's more the same stuff. I mean, we could probably do, I'll skip 5 and 6, and 4, 5, 6 is, it's more the same stuff, but let's do one with vertex form.
Yeah.
So the vertex. So remember the vertex form is this.
Huh?
So it's 4, -2.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 comma -2. Mhm. Yeah, 4. Wait, what do you mean? What do you say? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, and then you make a table.
Yeah.
Like say you plug in like 3. What do you get for
Yeah.
y?
3 for Y.
3 for x.
You get Y.
So is y equal?
Oh, it's 3. Put
Okay, so 1/2. 3 minus 4 squared minus 2. Okay. So work it out, please.
um 3 -4 equals 1 squared 2 -2 0 1. It's 1/2. The answer is 1/2, right? Maybe.
Okay, so do you have a calculator? Just use a calculator then, because you're kind of struggling to do the mental math today. So I think let's just use the calculator instead. Just plug in the calculator and tell what you get.
All right. So let me choose on my computer, on my phone. Hold on. 11. Can you repeat it to me? What's the
Yeah,
what I
you have it's right there. It's right in front of you. So 1/2, 3 minus 4 squared minus 2.
need? First, it's -3, 3,
No.
-3/2.
Oh, -3/2. Okay. So I have to say -3. Okay, good. So that's what you get here. And you'll get the same thing
Hmm?
if you plug in 5. So yeah, that's all. All right. So now let's move on to writing the equations
Hmm?
when you give information about the graph. So like, for example, let's take a look at part E. And you're asked to put the answer in standard form, but usually I'll start with vertex form.
Mhm.
That's your H and K. And then you could plug this in for X and
Yeah.
Y.
Huh? Mhm.
So when you work it out, tell me what you get for A. You solve it.
You get A. Um, uh, y goes and A. Hold on, 3 minus 2 is 1 squared. 7.
A7?
Yeah.
No. Here's your equation.
Yeah, that's equation. I'll run through. 3. Okay.
So,
3
so, so,
minus
so
2, 1.
yeah, so A times 1 plus 5 equals 7. Okay, good. Solve for A.
That's 1.
What does A equal?
1.
No.
Yeah.
7 equals A times 1 plus 5. What's A times 1?
Oh, it's 2. It's 2. It's 2.
Say it's 2, right?
My math today is really off. Huh?
All right. Well, I mean, it's just algebra, right? I mean,
Yeah, no, it's just a Monday, like I'm a little slow Monday.
yeah, but if you have a test on Monday,
I
that's
don't.
the teacher's not going to care. So
Yeah, it's true.
that
That is
doesn't
true.
matter. You still got to all the time. You got to focus. It doesn't matter. No excuses here. Okay, so yeah, so you have that. All right, so let's try this again. Um, okay. So yeah, so what are you going to plug in for H and K?
You're gonna plug in this math problem. And then HK.
So yeah, so what are you going to plug in for H and K here?
Um, you plug it in, it helps me visualize it better. Here, I'll plug it.
What do H and K represent?
Um, well, there are some numbers and things that's like
What,
so
what have we been talking for the last 30 minutes? We're talking about vertex form. HK is a
yeah,
vertex.
yeah.
You're given the vertex. So what are you
Yeah.
going to plug in for H? What are you going to plug in for K?
Oh, -2 and 4, 3 and 4.
Okay, so we're going to plug in 3 for H, right?
Yep, and then +4.
Plus 4, okay. And we have minus and negative. That becomes what?
Positive.
Right? Okay, good. So you have x plus 3 squared, y equals a times x plus 3 squared. Okay. Now you're going to plug this in for x and y.
Yeah. Mm.
Now solve for a.
First of all, can we run through this? Or I'll talk how I'm going through
Yeah,
my
yeah,
math.
so solve for a, please. You
0
got
plus
this.
5, that's 5.
Where are you getting 5 from?
Uh,
Where are you getting 5 from? There's no 5 in the problem at all.
so yeah, right there, that's 5. That's a 3.
Okay, but okay, even though my handwriting sucks, I totally agree. I'll be the first to admit it. You're not focused because clearly we did 3 earlier, right? Yeah, people's handwritings will stink. I mean, some professors have worse, or teachers have worse handwriting than I
Um,
do. Okay, but that's a 3 because then you're not focused. Then you're just looking. Okay,
yeah,
well,
sure,
let me just go do it because I want to do it.
sure.
Then to me, it means you don't care, right? Well, I want you
Yeah,
to focus.
I'm doing it as a task, not as
Okay, tell me what A equals. Just do it.
0 plus 3, 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus
Okay,
4.
good.
9 plus 4 is 13. A equals 13.
No. Oh
Oh, because
goodness.
negative 13. Because
No, Stefan. No.
bro,
No. All right. Okay, let's do a step at a time. All right, so 0 equals A times what? What's 0 plus 3 squared?
0.
Or 3 squared?
3 squared is 9.
Okay, good. Okay. So you have 0 equals 9A plus 4. Okay, keep going.
Uh-huh.
So solve for A. What do you do?
So, um, it's basically so 9a plus 4 is 13a.
No, you've solved these equations before in the past.
I
I don't know
know,
why
like
you're saying.
I'm actually like losing brain cells.
Okay, what if you have this? What if you have 2x plus 1 equals 5? How would you solve that? What would you do?
Well, first of all, 2x plus 1, so 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5.
Okay, but how would you solve it algebraically? You would move the 1 over first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you get 2x equals 4,
Yeah.
then divide by 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so why not do the same thing? I don't understand why you're not doing the same thing here.
It's
It's the same freaking problem. So so move the 4 over, right?
yeah. So
Okay. Why are you doing 9 plus 4, by the way? I'm very curious to hear
I know
this.
they don't have like terms I can't do it. Yes, I know.
Thank you. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. But it's just a cardinal sin of math you're doing right now. Okay, now divide by 9.
Yeah. Um.
All right, that's your A value.
Yeah.
Okay, these are really, really easy problems, but when you botch them, and especially the mistakes you're making, it just tells me that you're not focused. That's not good.
Yeah. No, I'll get on the
You
iPad.
gotta be focused for sessions. Every session, I need you focused. Okay, all right, because we're at the home stretch here. Like, there's no time to lose your focus. This is the worst time, actually, I'd argue. And trust me, as soon as I've lost their focus in the last 4 weeks, you know what happens? They fail my class. What happens when they fail my class? They do summer school, and that kind of ruins their summer. So don't let that happen to you. Or they got to retake the class next year, or they got to find some other, and it's just, no, we don't want that to happen. So anyway, um, what's this problem about? No, we don't do complete square. I don't think we've done that. Let's not do that one yet. I don't know if that fits. These could work.
Huh?
Yeah, these could work. Right. So what I'll do is we'll run with standard form. Okay. Um, so let's look at part B. What's your vertex there?
Um. Part B, my vertex would be -3.
1, -3.
Oh, -3.
Let's plug in y equals a.
Mhm.
So yeah, so tell me what you should get when you plug in for h and k.
For H and K, so you should get
X minus,
H -1
okay, plus or minus.
-3.
Okay, good. And then you need another point to plug in. What's another point that we can easily identify from the graph?
2 -6. No, no, no.
No, for part B.
So we lit.
Like,
Um,
just give me another point you could plug in.
um, 0,
Mhm.
0, -3.
0, -3. It looks like
Oh
it's
no, no,
crossed
no,
out 0,
0, 0,
-2.
-2. Whatever.
Right. So now solve for A.
Okay. Um, so okay,
Yeah. So how are you doing that?
yeah, Okay, so you would so so I so first of all, you would wait. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Just give me a second. Hold on. I gotta. Hold on.
So you plug in zero for which variable? You still there? Hello?
Sorry, my mom needed something.
That's okay, it's all good. Okay, so you plug in zero for so you have zero, -2. You plug in for what?
X minus one.
Yeah, you plug in zero for x and -2 for y. Okay, so go ahead and do it.
Um,
-2 for y,
Ow.
0 for x,
Huh?
and solve for a.
So -1 squared is -1 minus 3. -1 minus 3. That's all correct so far. -1 minus 3.
Just follow the order of operations, please.
Yeah. So that's 2. 2. A equals 2. A equals 2.
No, just follow the order of operations. Do the parentheses first and exponents
Okay, so 0, -1, that's -1. Squared.
squared.
Squared is -2. Wait, hold on.
It's 1.
Yeah, it's 1.
Okay, keep going.
And okay.
What does that equal?
Okay, I got this. 1. Wait, hold on. 1 minus 4. So -6.
No,
Wait, my calculator's wrong on that. Because oh, we're going the other way. Hold on. -3. 3 negative minus 1 equals -4. Oh, so it's 2. Just 2 normally. Because 2 plus -4.
add 3 to both sides.
No, 3 plus. Oh, I got this. So +3, 0. You cross that out. +3. -2 plus 3 equals 1.
Right.
It's 1. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's your equation.
makes sense. I'm overcomplicating it. Woohoo.
Yeah. So that's all you do for
Hmm?
these types of problems, these graphs. So a lot of these are all kind of very similar to all these worksheets. I mean, we could spend more time on stuff, but I think you kind of get the idea here. Okay. Um, well, let's try to think here. We could probably just start doing some a little bit of review for finals, I suppose.
Yep.
We got another 10, 15 minutes. Let's see here, math.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to review Unit 8? Or
What is unit 8? I don't know.
it was completely blanking. I could go get my test. But I feel like I really get that. I should make sure I get that. I think that's or the last unit we worked on is the one I'm really like not understanding. So
What was that on?
I'm completely hold on. A factor. No, not a factor.
Not factoring? I mean, we could do this. This seems like more fall semester stuff. Doesn't seem to be that challenging. It's still good to do, I suppose. I mean, and do you have some materials you could share with me? Or can you email or text me an image of some previous work?
Yeah. Here, I'll text you it. I'll try finding it. Oh, box behind me. Yeah. Oh, that right here, Mom. Where would it be? What's that? Dude, so this is unit chapter 8. Ew, this one's good, right? Is this it? Would be it. It's finding. Oh yeah, this is the test they gave me a really hard test on. It's the one we use for factoring and flowcharts. So that unit.
Do you have that test?
Oh yeah, I have it. This is a pre-test, but this is like way easier than what my test was. So
Do you have the actual test or no?
oh yeah, the actual test, practice test, but it was so basically like I missed the day of the test because I was sick.
Hmm.
So he gave this was like really normal test, but he gave me like the level 5 test, like the hardest test possible. So I'm not gonna get the problems that are on the hard test. It'll be the problems that are on this test. So
Okay. Can you send me an image of it, or do you have my
oh
cell? Do you have my cell number?
what is it? I probably should search it
Well,
up.
I'll put my cell number in the chat.
All right. Yep, yep, yep.
Uh, 638.
I had some chat. Okay. Yep, I got you. Um, Let me just take a picture of the camera. What's right here? That one and that was on the back page. Hopefully that's clear enough. I think. Yeah. Do you get them?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, they're coming through. Just wait for all of them. Any more sending? Or is that it?
Um, that's it.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, let me send these.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yep.
Let's try to maximize it. Okay, factoring. Okay. So always, always, always look for common factors to pull out first.
Yep. So,
So let's start with number three. That one's just it seems a little more tame.
yeah.
So you have two terms. You have this one, you have this one. So just kind of compare it. That's the first term.
Mhm.
Okay. So what do they each have in common?
Um, they each have in common. Well, they each have a common. They have x, x cubed,
X. Okay, X cubed. And what else?
and 3.
Good. Excellent. So notice I kind of cross those off, right?
Yeah.
And then we look at what we have left of each one. Well, obviously you took everything from the first one, right?
Yep.
So you just put a one as a placeholder.
Uh-huh.
And here you have a negative and you have how many V's?
How many B's do I have? I have V. You mean
Yeah, how many V's?
3?
Count it carefully.
A 1, 4. Oh, I was looking at the 3V. Oh, that's my bad. Yeah.
So negative V4.
Yep.
And then that could be broken down even further
Oh,
like this. So if you V4 could be broken down as V squared, right?
yeah.
And that
Mhm.
could be broken down even further like this. There's a difference two squares. So that's how you can go about the factorings. Look for common factors, and then
Huh?
there's usually a variety of techniques. You could do like factor by group, or factor by grouping, or factor by trinomial, the box, the dime in the box, or difference of two squares, or perfect square trinomials. So let's look
Yeah.
at four next.
So
So I don't know what you're doing.
you take out Y.
Number four.
Yeah, for number. Oh, I'm still looking at 5.
Let's look at four first.
Oh no, no, for that I was just writing random bullshit.
Yeah, that
Because
was I
I
was
didn't
pretty
want I didn't want
it
detention.
was it was pretty. I appreciate the honesty. It was pretty random. So
Yeah,
so
no,
you
I
have
didn't want detention.
so let's look at like this, right?
Yeah,
And 100 can be broken down like this.
20, 25, and 4.
Yeah, exactly right. So what did each have in common?
Well, they each have in common they have X,
And a four,
X
right?
2. Well, X 2 and 4. Those they all are in common.
So 4x squared.
Huh? Hmm?
So what's left behind?
Yeah. So there'll be 25. That's 25. That's it. X squared minus
Minus
25.
25. And then x minus 25 could be broken down further.
Yeah, 5, 5. X minus 5, X plus 5.
Good, good. Then we have four terms. You do this.
Mhm.
So you take out something common from each of these. So y cubed, remember, is this.
Mhm.
So what if we look at the first group, what do they have in common?
The first group, um, they have y,
How many y's?
y squared. Oh
Y
no,
squared. Y squared. You got it. Got it.
and y cubed.
So then when you take out y squared, what were you left with? Y and -7, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next one's kind of easy. What can you factor out from the second group?
5.
Right. And it's still y -7. So it's not a coincidence you have y -7 twice, as you should. You pull that out,
Mm.
and you get y squared plus 5, and that's your answer there.
Mm.
So
Yep. So for
you
this
do the
one,
same thing here.
you
What can you
have
pull out here?
u
U squared.
u squared. Then for the next one, you
And
could pull
it's
out
4u plus 3.
yeah. Then for
Yeah,
the
once you
next,
get very good with it, yeah, and what's the next one?
you could pull out 5.
Right. And then it's also 4u plus 3.
Yeah.
Because division, right? And then 4u plus 3, you notice it happens to both of these.
Uh-huh.
And you're stuck with u squared plus 5 after that.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that's factor by grouping. And you kind of do the same thing for like 1 and 2, find the common factors and continue factoring afterwards. But I mean, you get the idea.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. Oh, by the way, this was me running in a 5K race in
Really?
the background. That
When was that?
was a couple weeks ago.
Nice. Wait, where did you run it?
It's actually up in Sacramento. It's where my in-laws live. I was there for Easter week break, so
How was that? How was like the 5K?
that was good. That's the first time I ever did it. And it's 3 miles. Didn't quite run nonstop the whole time. I had to stop a couple times, but yeah, I've lost some weight and just trying to take my health more seriously. So
Yeah.
I'm 46, so I can't afford I have 3 small kids, like a wife to support, so I have to stay healthy. Um, anyway, let's see here. Yeah, so this one, whenever it's 3 terms, I mean, you can always do the diamond first if you want, like 9 and -6, and you get -3 and -3, and because those are identical, you can just write like this, or you can write like this too. Totally up to you how you want to do it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like for 17, it's p squared minus 16. So there's
Yeah.
no middle term.
Yeah.
So you can assume that everything adds up to 0. You have -16, so it's -4 and 4.
No.
So p minus 4, p plus 4.
Mm.
Where here, you can factor out 2h minus 5g,
Mhm.
2h plus 5g.
Yeah.
Or here, t minus 9 squared.
Mhm.
Because, -9, right? Add up to 81, and you get -8 in the middle. So
Hmm.
we're going to stop there for today. I think we did, we covered a lot of ground. We, did some about the worksheets I shared with you. It's all recorded. It's actually going to be a pretty long recording. Let me stop it.